So Sarah thought it would be a good idea to go for another walk when we got back from Cwmorthin. So we're walking up towards the reservoir. So we followed the footpaths from the campsite. It's brought us along that wall there. And then we've just got the little problem of getting up this next little bit. My calves will burn tonight. So one of the reasons Sarah and I love coming to places like this is the history is still here. So this is a disused slate tip, and you can still see the big cable that they used to bring the slate down to the bottom, ready to go on the train. Piece of work in history. We're here, we're at the top, so this is Cwmorthin Reservoir, I think, if I'm not butchering the Welsh too much. So top of the vanlife absolutely stunning here. So this is an old slate quarry, the reservoir now. You can see the remnants of the old slate cottages and some more of the history of the area.
So we've just walked down there from the top of the reservoir, and this is our walk, the start of our walk tomorrow, and we're going to walk all the way up through there to visit a dam. Good morning, it's Friday. I'm just preparing me and Lee a hearty breakfast for our big walk this morning.
So here we are now on Friday morning. We are going for yet another walk or a hike. We're going to go and find the high reservoir and the dam, and then we're going to go on a circular walk around the big mountain or hill, and then back round to the reservoir where we were yesterday. I reckon this is about 7.5 miles.
And I think if it's as hot as it says it's going to be, I think we might pop and have a little swim in the reservoir.
So behind me is the path that we've just walked along. We're starting to gain some elevation now. We're going to be walking up this path for a little bit. It flattens out and then it'll be a steep uphill climb. So it's turned out a bit warmer than we were expecting today, so we were just stopping regularly, bring us some water, letting the dogs have a swim, taking on some water ourselves and just enjoying the sunshine.
Look at that for a view. Oh, thanks. The dogs have got their own little infinity pool.
Just stopped for lunch, so this is our new house, underneath the dam overlooking Cwmorthin.
Well, this house.
It's a do-a-upper.
We've got to the top of the dam, and apparently the path carries on up here and across the other side. Wish us luck. you walk in the water or go up there?
No, where you are. You'll need your hands. Just make sure your foot's got a grip before you go.
Whew. I don't know how you did that with the dogs. Oh, that was intense.
Here we are, we've made it to the dam. We're on top of the dam now, the reservoir's just there. This is the reservoir just behind us, and you can see the path that we're gonna, I think that's the path we're gonna take around the back, high above the reservoir, and then through the gap in the two peaks over there, and back down to the reservoir where we were at yesterday. If I'm reading the map right. Just gonna try and put the drone up over the reservoir.
That was intense. That was really boggy, wasn't it?
The ground was soaking wet, and that made it really hard to get up.
But beautiful view, and the dogs had a bit of water while we were going past the reservoir. So we're letting them rest again. So we just climbed down that. Wasn't too bad going actually. I think the dogs are going to sleep well tonight.
We're down the mountain now, so we're moving towards Cwmorthin reservoir. So we've got to take another steep downhill here, and then I think it's fairly level around that peak and into the valley there. But this is one of the disused quarries, so that's a beautiful view behind us, but you can see right next to us it's just all the old slate tip. Right, so here we are, 5 hours after we set out. We've reached it back to where we were yesterday, so that's the Cwmorthin reservoir. So the footage you would have seen from yesterday, that's where we were. So we've walked all the way around the back of the mountains and walked into this way. We've still got about another 3 or 4 miles to get back to the campsite, but it's fairly easy going from now.
So it's Saturday after our mammoth walk yesterday. We have given the dogs a day off. It's really hot today. So we've had a lazy morning, been reading our books, Lee is now eating crackers behind me whilst preparing lunch for us, and today will probably be just quite a relaxing day. We'll see what the weather's doing tomorrow to make a decision if it's too hot to walk the dogs. So I've just made the bed up, and as you can see, Bella has decided to take mine and Lee's space, and Lexi is on the dog bed, and then my gorgeous husband is out there cooking our meal.
It's been a really warm day today, so just cooking a barbecue up. It's just coming up 9 o'clock, coals are nice and hot. Sausage and burger. Yummy, yum.
Just finished our barbecue and can look through the window, and I think Lexi is quite comfy.
Hi everyone, it's Monday morning now. We've just started the journey home, just stopped for something to eat. We have had a couple of lazy days. The temperature has peaked out at 29, I think it's going up to today. So the last couple of days the dogs have been too hot to do anything particularly, so we've just had a bit of a restful break really, nothing really to show on the video. But we're going to leave the video here. We've got a few miles left until we get home, just a bit more driving. And then our next adventure is in 2 weeks' time, and we're back to Wales again and heading towards Devil's Bridge. See you on the road again.